Welcome into the DFS Den. It's Dave Eddy, aka Corporal Eddie on Twitter. Back at it after a couple of day absence. Real life always comes first, so I do apologize when I can't get you a video, but we're at it here again today, and I think today is what we're going to call leverage day, because I think that what I'm looking at here, what I'm interested in, is going to provide us with some leverage. So let's just hop into it here. For pitching, you know how it usually works. We're right at the top of the salary structure, and we just simply roll from there. Not quite today. There are definitely some aces on the mound, and the one that I'm most interested in is actually Corbin Burnes. He's got a matchup here against Kansas City, and he hasn't been lights out here recently. He's got at least 15 points. Well, I take that back. 12 points in each of his last 4 starts, only one of which is more than 15. But, he's a guy that can get us strikeouts, can go, deeper into ball games, at least 5 innings, if not 6 or deeper. So I like him there. You're going to save some money over the big boys, Strider and Cole. Now, again, I'm not saying Strider and Cole aren't going to be fantastic today, but I'm going to be heavier on Corbin Burnes. He's going to be my number one pitcher of the day. And then for the other one, we're going to scroll way down, almost to the bottom. And I don't typically do this, but sometimes it just makes sense. And I think this is a situation where we have a very underpriced Tyler Anderson. He's going up against the Guardians on the road in Cleveland. DraftKings is only 5,500, and I just think that that's a steal. He doesn't have to do a whole ton for us. As long as he gets us, at least double digits, we're very happy with that, and we can just move forward. And so Tyler Anderson's going to be the guy that I'm going to put up there with Corbin Burnes to say, hey, these are my top 2 exposure guys. I'm also interested in a little bit of Blake Snell going up against the Dodgers. Blake Snell's actually been pretty good this year. He's been getting you the strikeouts that you're looking for, been going, 5 innings or more. So I think that's an interesting play. And then I don't mind if you want to go Kyle Bradish. If, again, we get double-digit points out of him at his price, 6,600 on DraftKings, I think we're looking in pretty good shape. And then, of course, if you want to just simply eat the chalk, go Strider, go Cole, I get it. I think that Burnes is probably going to be the highest owned on the slate for the reasons that I mentioned earlier. But, of course, Strider and Cole are in play. All right, let's move on over to the hitting side of things. And this is, again, where I think where we're going to get the leverage today. I am all about Cardinal stacks. They're on the road in Boston, but they're going up against James Paxton, who knows what we're going to get out of James Paxton. Probably nothing good, I'll tell you that. And so, these 1 through 6 hitters are the guys that I'm super interested in. I'm probably going to be building a lot of my lineups around the 1 through 6. Again, I'm going to be taking 5 of those guys. When I'm talking 1 through 6 specifically, any combination of those guys fits my criteria for a 5-man stack. I'm going to be focused, though, on Tommy Edman. I know he hasn't done a whole lot lately, but I feel like at the top of this order, he is going to have himself a solid day for DFS. Again, you can chalk me to any one of these 6 guys, but Edman's going to be my favorite of the bunch. And then I'm also going to peek on over here. Let me see the other stack. Give me just a second. I want to look at potential ownership here. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit chalky. But looking at the Giants on the road in Arizona, going up against Ryan Nelson, not expecting much out of Nelson, definitely not expecting strikeouts from him. And so kind of usual suspects that, I like to play here from San Francisco. And I'm looking at Thairo Estrada. He's been pretty solid here as of late. He's going to be batting, in that 2 spot. I just don't think there's any reason to overthink it. We can get a little bit chalky, with Corbin Burnes because, and we can get a little bit chalky with the Giants as well because I think I'm going to be relying heavily on that Cardinal stack, which isn't going to be like super low owned. I expect they're going to be probably just outside the top, 5% in, team stack ownership. But I think that they're going to give us some leverage. And then Tyler Tyler Anderson is going to give us that leverage there as well. So that's what I'm looking at today. Happy to be back in the saddle. Hopefully we're going to win you some money today. Shout out to everyone who drops a like on here for me. Greatly appreciate it. Love knowing that you're watching the videos, getting good information out of it, and winning money right along with me. So much appreciated there. Do yourself the favor of coming over here, subscribing to the channel. You're definitely going to want to turn on those notifications so you get an alert every time a new video comes out. It's a win-win for both of us. I appreciate you, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.